Universal stole Walt Disney's first creation? In the late 1920s, there was a talented young animator named Walter Elias Disney. After his first animation studio, Laugh-O-Gram Films, went bankrupt in Kansas City, Walt moved to Hollywood and founded a new studio with his brother Roy. After finding success with the Alice comedies, Walt's studio was hired by Universal Pictures through producer Charles Mintz to create a new cartoon character. That character would become Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Created by Walt Disney and animated primarily by Ub Iwerks, Oswald made his debut in September of 1927. He wasn't just another cartoon character. He had personality and emotion that audiences had never seen before. The series became one of Universal's biggest successes, and Walt believed that he had finally created the character that would secure his future. There was one thing Walt didn't realize. Although Walt's studio had created Oswald, a contract that he had signed gave ownership of the character to Universal Studios. In early 1928, Walt traveled to New York expecting to negotiate a larger budget for the wildly successful series. Instead, Charles Mintz delivered this devastating news. Universal owned Oswald. Then Mintz gave Walt an ultimatum. Either accept a roughly 20% budget cut and continue making Oswald cartoons under Mintz's terms, or walk away from the character altogether. To make matters even worse, Mintz had already signed many of Walt's animators to new contracts before the meeting took place. By the time Walt learned he had lost Oswald, much of his staff had already legally committed to working for Mintz. Walt refused to give in. He walked away from the negotiation with no rights to Oswald and a much smaller animation team. Sometime later, Walt began thinking about a new character, one that no one could ever take away from him again. That character would become Mortimer Mouse. But thanks to his wife, Lillian, we got a much friendlier name, Mickey Mouse. A few months later, Steamboat Willie premiered, launching to become one of the most recognizable cartoon character in history. For nearly 80 years, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit remained separated from the company that created him. Then, in 2006, Disney finally brought him home. Under CEO Bob Iger, Disney reached an agreement with NBC Universal to reacquire the rights to Oswald the Lucky Rabbit in one of the most unusual deals in entertainment history, famously trading the contract rights to legendary sportscaster Al Michaels as part of the agreement. Today, Oswald once again belongs to Disney, and you can find him throughout the Disney parks, merchandise, video games, and animation. After losing the rabbit that started it all, Disney finally got him back, 78 years later.